Hey everyone, this is Rob coming to you from the TCC corporate office. In this video, I'm going to go over how the director compensation works for you. And we have a video that actually is a PowerPoint of trying to explain how directors work, so please refer back to that. But between these two videos, I'm hoping it kind of answers most of your questions. Underneath business materials, underneath compensation plan, if you go ahead and click on director compensation plan, you're going to get a PDF of the compensation. Now, after you hit your account rep 4, what's your next step? Well, your next step is what we call a director. And what is a director? Well, a director is going to be 20 personally sponsored members that are doing their minimum volume of $20, 12 of them being account reps. And you have to increase your monthly volume, your wholesale volume of $200 between you and your customer base. You can increase your matrix from a 5x7. Remember, we went from a 4x7 as a account rep 3 to a 5x7 as an account rep 4. And now you can add another opening, so a 6x7. And again, that's not something that's opened automatically. That's a position that you have to write into the corporate and let them know who you want us to place there. It's got to be somebody new within 72 hours of joining, has to be placed into your sixth opening within your matrix. And then you get the account rep compensation plan, but instead of the 5% matching bonus, so instead of getting 5% of everybody you personally sponsored income off of their matrix, you get 10% of whatever they're making. So it really bumps up the game a little bit. It really forces our directors to start really reaching down and working with their personally sponsored people, because the more that they make, the more you're going to make as a director, which is really, really exciting. It also allows you to get a car bonus up to $1,500 per month. Make sure you read that. I'm not going to go over car bonuses right now. I might do another video on car bonuses. All right, the next step is what we call a senior director, and that's 35 personally sponsored members with 15 of them being account reps. And then you need one of them being personally sponsored directors. So you need 35 personally sponsored members, 15 account reps, and one director. And you're gonna bump your volume up to $300 per month between you and your customer base. You're gonna go from a 6x7 matrix to a 7x7. So now you can open up another level, another width of your 4x7. Now went from a 4 to 5x7, and then a 6x7. Now you're at a 7x7, and you're gonna actually earn 10% off of all your personally sponsored people's personally sponsored people. So almost 2 levels of whatever their income is from their overrides, from their matrix income. So whatever they're pretty much making, you're going to earn 10% of. So again, and then you still qualify for the car bonus as a senior director. Our next level is what we call a regional director, and that's 45 personally sponsored members. That's 20 of those 45 being account reps and 2 of those 45 being directors. You got to go to $400 in wholesale value between you and your customer base. You got to go from a 7x7 matrix to an 8x7 matrix, and that's going to open up another level of income, 10% of whatever your third tier down of personally sponsored people. So let me explain. If you had 45 personally sponsored members, those are all going to run across in a unilevel on your first level. And then those 45 people are going to have a bunch of personally sponsored people. That would be your second level, and that would run as wide as it goes. This is kind of, everything gets pulled out of the matrix, and this is a whole nother pay level. And then as a regional director, you're going to get a third level of that. So whatever their paychecks are, and let me explain. All of the account rep bonuses, you do not earn 10% of their account rep bonuses. It's all their overrides. So any of the wholesale volume that they're getting paid on, you're going to get 10% of their checks, which add up relatively quickly. These bonuses tend to be bigger than the matrix bonuses. So this is going to be a third level of bonuses that way. Then we go from a regional director to a national director, which is 60 personally sponsored members, 25 of them being account reps, 3 of them being directors, and that's going to be $500 in wholesale volume. And you go from an 8x7 to a 9x7 matrix. So you can open your level, now your front level, up to 9. And you're going to get a fourth level of personally sponsored earnings. So whatever their paychecks are from their matrix, you're going to get 10% of whatever that is. So let me explain that. Your first level would be 60 people, because if you're a national director, you have 60 personally sponsored people. So you get 10% of whatever their checks are, their matrix checks. Then if they sponsor somebody, that would run across your whole second level in this compensation plan. And then if they sponsor another person, that would run across your third level of this matrix. If they sponsor another person, that would run across your fourth level. So this gets really, really wide and condensed. This is where the big money is. You always want to get into unilevel, because you want to earn, you can earn big money because you go really wide. And you can make money off of the width. So I kind of built this unilevel into the matrix. So you get 4 levels. And then last but not least is our presidential director, which is 100 personally sponsored people, 50 of them being account reps, 4 of them being directors. You have $600 in wholesale volume, and you can open your matrix from a 10 wide, so you go from a 9 to a 10x7, and you get 5 levels of wholesale volume. So if you sponsor somebody, that'll be your first level. They sponsor somebody, that'll be their second. They sponsor somebody, that'll be your third. They sponsor somebody, that's your fourth. And then last but not least, they sponsor somebody, that's your fifth level. So you get to reach down 5 levels, and everybody goes as wide as you possibly can. So this is kind of, everything pulls out of the 4x7 or the 5x7, or in this case 10x7. You start getting compensated 10% of whatever their matrix bonuses are. And then it says open a CC training center. So this is something that we may have you do at the presidential director level. We may ask you to open up a training center in your area, which if you're at that level, I'm guessing you probably do have a training center already in place. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach up to your upline. They're there to help and support you. If you need anything from us, we're here at the corporate office. This is Rob again. I look forward to meeting you at an upcoming event. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.